Holy
I don't
shit.
know. Did you have did a earthquake happen over there or something? Who knows?
And yeah, it was a great Gulfport earthquake cracked my desk. No, I don't know what the fuck happened there. That's crazy.
Uh,
Anyway.
all right. Well, here we go. In three, two, one.
Just drop that ass, bitches. Open micers in the house. Pop that pussy with that open micers logo in your mouth. Jason with his bald ass head. Jacob looking inbred. Open micers, bitch. Heard what I said. Drop that ass, drop that ass. Open micers in the house. Drop that ass, pop that pussy. Open micers in the house. Open micers in the house. Open micers is a mouse. Drop that ass, pop that pussy. Open micers in the house. The mic is now open.
That's right. The mic is now open. My name is Jason Robbins.
Yo, I'm Jacob Craig. What's up?
What are we
What's
doing?
happening?
Throwing up signs now.
Throwing up, yeah, man. Gang. Throwing up them gang signs,
Yeah,
buddy.
gang.
Yeah. I'm not a gang affiliated. Just in case anyone needs to know that.
Well, unless you consider open micers a gang, with
Yeah.
us and our producers.
Yeah, you can't be considered a gang if half of you have AARP cards.
Yeah, we just figured out how many of y'all I could be your fathers of the other day, and I aged like another 80 years. That's why there's bags under my eyes right now.
Yeah, I'll put some bags under your eyes.
Speaking of the producers chat, we want to give a happy birthday to Mr. B-Res Coffee himself, Mr. Mike Evelyn, who his birthday today. He's what, 78 today?
Well, Jason, that's mean that you would do that.
Hey,
It's
there's
actually
only a
very
few
mean.
people I can make fun of for being old around here, okay?
It's very mean to make fun of people for their age and to tell them that they're older than they really are. He's actually 77 today.
Okay, I was going to say, well, he does call himself my fat twin, so can I call him fat? Is that better than calling him old?
That's kind of our word. I don't know if you're really allowed to use it.
All I got to say is, since it's his birthday, send me some cake. I want some cake and some ice cream.
What makes you think that he's going to have cake?
Because he's fat.
There's not going to be any left for you, buddy.
Hey,
he's going to demolish that fucking cake.
There's nothing wrong with being fat. I'm a little tubby myself these days, dude. I got the middle-aged spread going on. I'm like 245 right now, holding strong.
Holy shit, dude.
Yeah.
That's big for you.
I know. Actually, I'm down. I'm actually down 20 pounds because I was 200 pounds when the pandemic hit. As soon as the pandemic hit, I shot up to 265, and I've lost like 20 pounds over the last like 2 years. So, at least I'm losing 10 pounds a year. So that's something.
That's crazy, dude. I'm gaining like 10 pounds a year.
That's where my fat's going. Is going to you.
Yeah, I remember like fat Jason during the pandemic, like 265 Jason.
Dude, I got some videos of me doing stand up during that, and I was like, dude, I look rotund.
Yeah, I really need to lose some weight, dude, because like you're 6'3", and at 245 you don't look fat. Like you look just kind of normal at 245.
You should see me with my shirt off, buddy. I look like I'm lumpy.
I would love to.
Well, next time you come over, I'll take my shirt off for you and be like, look at it.
Marvel. In all of its glory. Yeah. But then I feel like, because I'm 6 foot, so it'll take a little bit more.
You're only 6 foot? I thought we were the same height.
No,
maybe a couple inches. Yeah, I guess I'm taller by a few inches, but you don't look that much shorter than me.
No, but I'm also taller with shoes on.
Yeah.
So without shoes, I'm 6 foot.
We're all taller with shoes on, buddy. That's just how physics work.
Well, okay. Yeah, I guess I didn't think about that.
Hey, my birthday's coming up soon too. So anybody out there wants to send me some cake, I will take it.
Dude, what's up with you wanting people to send you cake?
I just want cake, man. I don't know why. Here's the thing. I like sugar these days, and my sugar's up. because I went to the doctor a few weeks ago, and yeah, they called me today, and they were like, "Your sugar's up. You need to watch your diet." I'm like, "Yes, ma'am."
Uh, that's not good.
No.
You want to know the one thing that every person that's like lived over 100 has in common? They have an abnormally low blood sugar.
Yeah, well, not only that, but usually tall people don't live that long either. You don't really see very many like old tall dudes.
You don't see that many old dudes anymore.
Yeah, not really.
Dudes are kind of dying.
Yeah,
Bro.
there's a bunch of old ladies out there. There's like every time I turn on the news, they're like, "Oh, so and so old lady just turned like 116 today," and what's the secret to longevity? And they're always like, "No men."
Let's talk about this. What are they doing to us? We're dying because of them.
It's called life insurance policies, buddy. That's what it is.
There's that, but also I think that they just annoy us to death. I think they annoy us to death.
You mentioned something last week that struck a chord with me. Mm-hmm. And you said that the older you get, like the more you just want to be left alone. Like, I think that's just a dude thing, because like the older you get, the more you're just like, I just want to sit in a room by myself and stare at a wall for a little while.
Yeah, I think it definitely is. Like, I didn't.
The world is a lot, man. The world is a lot, especially when you're doing stuff like trying to buy a house and everything. It's just like, man, you never get a chance to just like sit and just turn your brain off. Yeah.
And opposite, like, I think the older that women get, the more they want to be up your fucking butthole. So it's like you just have grumpy grandpa reading his morning newspaper, drinking some Folgers, and grandma's just like, "What are we doing today, Robert?"
Yeah,
Robert, what are we doing? You need to mow the grass.
My grandfathers were pretty grumpy. Yeah, they were pretty grumpy.
Yeah, every grandpa is. And like, I never grew up with grandpas because they were all fucking dead. But like I
remember my one of my grandpas. You could always tell when he was trying to watch TV, because we'd be all in like the kitchen, like talking or something, and you hear him go, "Listen," and that meant shut up. He was watching Fox News.
Yeah. Oh yeah, dude. My not my grandfather. My grandmother remarried, but Gerald.
What's his name?
Gerald.
Gerald?
Gerald.
Not Gerald, but Gerald?
Correct.
Name. Who names their kid Gerald with a hard G? This is not a GIF or GIF debate. This is
what. Yeah, Gerald or Gerald.
Gerald.
What's funny about
Gerald the GIF?
Dude, Gerald, he's passed on now, but Gerald was a bad motherfucker. He was a Navy SEAL.
Yeah.
He took some shit to the grave, dude.
I'm sure he did.
Yeah, Gerald was a bad motherfucker. But he would have his hearing aid patched straight into the fucking TV. So, like, he would just put on his hearing aid and it'd be Fox News playing in his fucking hearing aid.
That's like hell on earth.
For Gerald, it was ultimate heaven, dude.
I'm sure.
Gerald did not want to be fucked with at all.
Yeah, my grandfather was a grizzled old. He was a fire marshal for Keesler Air Force Base, and that's what he retired as. But he was in World War II. He was a soldier. He got drafted into World War II, and he actually took a German paratrooper hostage and took his Luger and smuggled it home. So he's pretty hardcore.
Sick, what are our grandkids gonna say about us? Well, what are my grandkids gonna say about
They're
me?
gonna be like, "Grandpa was awesome in Fortnite. He really killed a lot of those bad guys."
Yeah. We're like, I never met Grandpa. The pictures of him are weird. He didn't have any feet.
We never met Grandpa. He ate too many candy bars.
Yeah.
Drank too much sweet tea.
Grandpa he drank a 2 liter of Diet Coke every single day by himself. In one sitting, Grandpa can take down a 2 liter of Diet Coke and about 10 Snicker bars.
I one time saw Grandpa eat a whole birthday cake by himself.
And it wasn't even his birthday.
There was a lot of
He showed up to
disappointed.
someone else's birthday party and ate all their cake.
There was a brawl in Chuck E. Cheese that day.
I just start swinging on the rat. Like, you owe me money, Chuck. Dude, I'm committed now. I am a father, but I've also been an uncle for a long time.
Uh-huh.
I'm committed now to being just the most unhinged uncle, like doing shit just for the story of like, dude, one time I saw my uncle do this, or my uncle said this. That's my life. It's gonna create a messed up kid, but maybe some cool stories for the nephew.
Yeah, kind of like the way I taught my nephew how to say fart. He was like just still a baby, that type of stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, that kind of thing. It's like I teach mine how to do a rear naked choke. And I'm like, look, do it on your brother. Do it. You gotta lock it up here, man. You gotta touch the bicep.
That Uncle Jacob, he's unhinged. He ate a whole cake and beat up a bunch of little kids at Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, I almost died in a car wreck the other day. That was
Who
fun.
did?
Me?
Oh, you did.
Dude, what is with these people around here, man? Dude, I was driving. It was pouring down rain. We were driving. We were coming home, and right on there on Highway 90, some lady just pulled right the hell out in front of me, and I had to swerve over in the other lane. And luckily, nobody was beside me because I didn't even look to see if anybody was beside me. But luckily, there wasn't, and I had to swing around her. And dude, my heart was beating out. I thought I was gonna have a heart attack right then.
So here's the thing, Jason. So, like, car insurance companies are like the last entity that's allowed to be racist and sexist because they're like, oh, you're a young white man, we're going to jack your rates up. You're an old Asian lady, we're going to jack your rates up. They don't make you take driving tests anymore at the DMV. They should still do it for women.
Well, here's the thing. Don't you think they should give everybody... I will address that in a minute.
Okay.
Why don't they make you retake a driver's test every like 10, 15 years? So when you're 15 years old, you go get a license, and then you're good for the rest of your life. Like they're on, like 90-year-old people are going in there renewing their license, and they're like, nope, you're good. You learned the rules of the road back when there was nothing but dirt roads. So yeah, you don't need to retake your license examination. Like, why do we do that? Is it just a money laundering scheme for the states?
I don't know. You think that they would get more money by making them retake shit? Like charging to retake the fucking test or whatever.
Yeah, and we would take a lot of these bad drivers off the road if we did that, because there's a lot of people I don't think could pass that exam right now.
Yeah, there's people out there that don't even know like to yield at green lights.
Yeah.
Like it'll turn green, they'll just fucking jet across the thing. They're like, "Hey, dude, that's a good way to die."
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I mean,
because
they don't do it anymore.
There's too many people on the road right now driving around. Like, where are these people going? Where are they going? Where are they coming from? Where do they live? They can't live. How can a city like the city I live in, Ocean Springs, has a population of 30,000 people, but yet there's traffic like there's 1 million people that live here? Like, where are these people coming from? Where are they going?
Well, that's why we need ICE to get them all out.
It's all white people here, brother. It's been too gentrified over here.
I know what I said. Get them out, dude.
Yeah, I agree.
Ship them out to a white country.
Yeah.
Ship them out to fucking Poland or some shit.
Send them all back to Africa, South Africa.
Hey, man. Careful. Careful, Jason. Dude,
I
careful.
said South Africa.
That was Jason Robbins that said send them all back to Africa.
Did you notice that the other day when they let all the refugees from Africa, South Africa, like we've been deporting all these poor people that don't deserve to be deported, actual U.S. citizens that are being deported, but yet we're not allowing anybody into the country right now. We're on full like lockdown as far as immigration goes, but we let a bunch of white people from South Africa just come on over. Like, did nobody notice this?
Yeah, to be honest with you, I don't really have my finger on the pulse of South African ordeals right now. I don't know what our trade deal is with South Africa. Uh, what are we sending them?
I don't know.
Are we sending them? Never mind, I shouldn't say that. we're color swapping.
We're sending them all the brown people there, Jacob.
Holy shit, dude! That was Jason Robbins that said that. You can't say things like that.
I'm literally just telling the truth. I'm not being racist at all. Like, that's what's happening.
That's what racist people say,
Dude,
Jason.
Trump,
they say I'm telling the truth.
Trump and his people are getting rid of all the brown people and importing more white people. That's something we don't need is more white people. We got enough white people here.
Yeah, I think we got enough people.
Yeah, we're good. We're good. But stop deporting all the brown people because, look, they're the ones that know how to cook. All right? They know how to make good food.
Careful.
Look, I don't want no bland-ass white people food after all the brown people get deported, all right?
No, I understand. Point one's okay. I'm telling you to be careful about point two.
We'll be eating nothing but, like, baked chicken and white rice once all the brown people are gone.
Why is it got to be white rice?
Because we don't eat anything brown around here.
I eat plenty of chicken nuggets.
But you know what I'm saying? Like can't get rid of. Who's gonna fix all the stuff? Like roofs and shit. Whenever hurricanes come through.
See, there it is. You think brown people are only good for putting on roofs?
No, I'm just saying.
I found the root of the problem.
Last
Jason's
time
racist.
I checked, I actually point this out to people whenever they want to get rid of all the brown people. I'm like, they get people that are like they're coming in and taking all the jobs. I'm like, well, last time I checked, you weren't clamoring for that sweet roofing gig, were you?
But Jason. And people listen to this podcast, they think that I'm racist. Dude. I just make jokes. Jason's like dead on, like fucking only Mexican people are only roofers.
No, I'm saying like white people should be out there on the roof fixing shit, but they're not going to.
I've seen white people up on roofs. They're on meth, but fucking, it's like. This is what I found just getting older and making friends with like more diverse groups of people. Because ever since I got out of Van Cleve, because dude, growing up there, it's like the most racist part of the Gulf Coast. Like, there's only white people there, and literally the black kids I went to school with, they all sat in one section of the bleachers by themselves because they had to like huddle together for safety. Dude, it's kind of sad.
You know, people out there, have you ever heard of sundown towns? Well, Van Cleve is a sundown, sun-up town. Just don't go there if you have any melanin in your skin whatsoever.
You can get away with racism in Maine chat. In Van Cleve, dude. Racism in Maine is okay there.
I mean, along the coast here, you know, we're pretty diversified. You know, it's pretty equal across the spectrum of, you know, white people to black people to brown people to Asian people. Like, we're pretty, you know, there's a lot of diversity here on the Gulf Coast. But man, you start to get up north of I-10 in this state, and it's like, yeah, you just don't go up there if you're a brown person. Yeah. Just don't go.
Yeah, but so, you know, I get older and I start making friends with, you know, diverse groups of people. I have a good handful of black friends and, you know, Spanish friends and that kind of nature. I mean, I can name multiple, but I don't know if they want their names on my podcast.
Get them on the show. Prove it.
I have one that probably would come to the show, actually. But even outside of comedy, I mean,
tell them to bring cake if they do. If they do, they gotta bring.
God damn it, Jason. But anyway, I say that all to say, but you know, I talk to these people and we have conversations, and I realize our upbringings and like ideals are almost exactly the same. Even though I grew up white and they grew up Mexican or they grew up black, because we were all poor.
Yeah.
It's just a poverty thing. Like, poor people are on roofs making roofs, dude. It doesn't matter about the skin color. They're just fucking poor.
Here's what the Republican Party and Fox News have done over the
Here we
last
go.
like 40 years is they've convinced crazy poor white people that they're better than everybody. So that's like an entire, and there's a lot of poor white people in this country, and they vote. There's a lot of them that vote. So that's basically how Trump got in office.
You know what's and this is me doing my due diligence. I'm a poor white person that didn't vote, so you're welcome.
Good for you.
I sure did not take my ass to the polls.
I did.
Ah, dude, what am I gonna vote for? It's predetermined. It's like wrestling at this point, dude. It's literally pro wrestling is our political system. They already know who's gonna win.
Yeah.
It's the same reason I don't watch fucking SmackDown. It's like fucking they already know who's gonna win before I do. What's the point?
Yeah, that's true. But I got something I want to bring up that I know we were probably going to save this for headliners, but I have to bring it up because it's fresh. I put this in.
I know exactly what it is.
In Louisiana the other day. This is from WLOX, one of our local stations here. Slidell Police in Slidell, Louisiana, is in between the Mississippi border and New Orleans. If you don't know where that is, it's a little town right outside of the Mississippi border, going towards New Orleans. Slidell police, responding to a call at a Lowe's parking lot on Sunday evening, reportedly found a naked man inside a display shed engaged in lewd behavior. A witness reported a naked male inside one of the store's outdoor tool sheds. He was whacking off in my tool shed.
You wanted to do this just so you could do that impression.
Yeah. Officers arrived at the scene, and they found him at the fifth shed that they located the suspect lying on his back, pants around his ankles, using an open container of Vaseline and an electronic device while allegedly masturbating. The man reportedly admitted to his actions, telling officers he was watching YouTube at the time. He was arrested on one count of obscenity and booked into jail. So, Jacob, what were you watching on YouTube?
Well, let me just say, Jason, the new Superman trailer looks really good.
That was a good trailer.
It was a good trailer.
Yeah.
You don't know how good it is until you have Vaseline in your left hand.
I mean,
that's right. I said left hand.
I mean, of all the places, you couldn't find a more. I don't know. Like, didn't he have a home? I mean, is he a homeless man? Like, I need more info on this guy.
Yeah, we should get him on the show.
Yeah, find out who it is.
Bail him out.
I don't think we have the Patreon funds for that.
But he's close enough to us that if we get the money, we can go bail him out.
Yeah, I mean, it's only like 45 minutes away.
Yeah, let's go bail him out. Let's give him some Vaseline and a phone, and let's see what happens.
So
if you want content like that on our Patreon, go to patreon.com/OMPodcast so we can watch a guy masturbate to YouTube.
I think that's more of an OnlyFans thing, isn't it?
Maybe, I don't know. We'll take him to the Home Depot this time and see what he does there.
But seriously, I was wondering, like, what was he watching on YouTube? Because you can't watch porn on YouTube, or was he just like watching some, like, I don't know.
So, have you ever been caught masturbating before, Jason?
Yes, I have.
So, your first instinct is to just blurt out a lie to make it seem like it's not what you're doing. So he's like, I'm watching YouTube. like that's the issue. Like he's not in the storage shed of Lowe's just with his dick in his hand.
Get out, Mom. I'm watching YouTube.
I'm watching YouTube.
Watching Bluey, Mom.
He's like, don't you know how to knock? He's like, dude, this isn't yours.
Dude, you're in a Lowe's parking lot.
You have to finance this. It's cheaper if you get a Lowe's credit card.
I mean, if he admitted to his actions, like, yeah, I was jerking off, but I was watching YouTube. Like, how is that gonna? I mean, why lie about that?
So this is how I know that this person was on meth and I'm kind of an expert on meth heads and their behavior. So he was trying to justify in his mind what he was doing. You know, like he didn't think it was a problem that he was in the low storage shed. Didn't think it was a problem that he was whacking off. But watching porn would be a problem.
Yeah,
So he's
because
like, I wasn't watching porn. I was watching YouTube.
Yeah, but you can't watch porn in Louisiana. Pornhub has been blocked. I thought all the
Oh
porn sites
shit,
have
maybe
been
that's
blocked.
what it is. He's probably so crazy he doesn't know how to use a VPN. Maybe he was just whacking off to like fucking 3-6 Mafia music videos.
Yeah.
That was a good
Well,
line.
yeah, maybe he was watching like a Megan Thee Stallion video or something. I don't know.
Yeah. They open the fucking storage and just like, I wanna get blah He's like, I'm watching YouTube.
Get out, mom.
Yeah.
Would you ever
I don't know.
consider jerking off in a if you have you ever been horny enough to jerk off in a Lowe's shed display shed?
All right, now tell me I'm lying. All right, not now. Not now as a 25-year-old man would I get to this point, but every man as a teenager has
Oh
been
yeah.
at that point where you would definitely sneak into a low storage shed to take care of
Oh,
business.
there were times when I was a teenager I would have fucked the shed.
Yeah, dude.
You know what I would do in a Lowe's storage shed now?
What?
As a 47
Live
year
there?
about to be 48? No, I would just sit in there and eat cake by myself.
Dude, what is up with the fucking cake? What is up with the cake?
I want cake, man.
We're not talking about that kind of cake.
I want some cake and a big glass of cold milk. That's what I want.
Oh my God. First of all, people who drink milk are perverts. 1000% of the way. Drinking milk makes you a horny little slut.
What?
You heard me. Drinking milk is wild. Who drinks milk, dude?
Most people.
No, man. Drinking just straight milk to the dome.
Yeah, I like a nice cold glass of milk when I eat something like cake or cookies.
Cookies is okay because you can dunk it. But
Yeah.
even
Because
just like
you
as
can't
a,
eat Oreos without milk, man. What kind of a psychopath eats Oreos without a glass of
no,
milk?
I'll give you that, and I'll give you milk and cereal. But even
Yeah.
washing down cake with milk, like, just use water. Just drink water.
I mean, that's mostly what I do drink. But when I have something sweet, I gotta have some milk with it.
Oh man, I think drinking milk makes you a. We should
Look,
ship you
here's
to
the
South
thing.
Africa.
Milk is like a treat for me. I don't drink it very often. I don't
What?
use it very often. So when I do drink it, it's got to be
What?
because I'm lactose intolerant. I'm not. I don't. I try not to drink milk a lot.
This motherfucker just said, milk is a treat for me.
It is a nice
What?
cold glass of milk after when you're eating something sweet.
You are the whitest person I have ever known in my entire
Oh,
life.
like you wouldn't down a big glass of chocolate milk right now.
Oh, we're talking about chocolate milk? That shit hits different. Chocolate milk is not the same entity. Okay? I've got on a chocolate milk kick for a while.
Yeah.
Where I rediscovered chocolate milk because I would make it for my daughter. And then I'd take a little sip before I gave it to her. I'd be like, ooh! Dude!
You know what's? We went on a chocolate milk bender here for a little bit because I gave Angelina a Christmas present. It was the quick. It came with the 2 spoons that had the quick rabbit, and it came with a squeeze bottle of quick stuff, and we had chocolate milk for like all of January from that stuff. So like for all of January, we're just drinking chocolate milk. But you know what I like, but I can't do it often because it'll tear me up, is freaking strawberry milk, man. Dude, strawberry milk is awesome.
And this goes back to what I was saying about the regular milk, dude. If you drink strawberry milk, who
Somebody
goes
back
through
me up, all
this?
right? Somebody's gonna back me up. Strawberry
Please
milk is the
expose
shit.
yourself, you fucking delinquents of society. Who goes through the school lunch line, sees the options, and picks strawberry?
No, I'm not gonna do that one. I always got the chocolate there, but man, like when you're every once in a while, I just like a good strawberry milk.
Oh my god. No, dude. No. Bad.
What is wrong with you?
What is wrong with you? You're drinking strawberry milk. Who drinks fucking strawberry milk, dude?
All right,
That just tells me that you have like a dark, like hidden sexual secret about you that I don't know. People who drink strawberry milk like to have their fucking taint tickled.
It's just strawberry milk, man.
It's just a taint tickling.
Somebody's gonna back me up on the strawberry milk. I bet Mike Evelyn likes a good straw. He looks like he enjoys a good strawberry
Bro,
milk.
dude, that's the biggest insult. You can tell somebody you look like you drink strawberry milk.
Add that to your
To my roast battle that's coming up. Yeah,
You look like you
bitch,
drink strawberry milk.
you look like you drink strawberry milk.
So tell everybody about that. You joined the roast battle this year.
I made it in. I made it into roasting the coast this year. So
Yeah,
June
I got
14th.
the invite and I ignored it. I don't want to do a roast battle.
Well, should have done it.
If I'd have known you were going to be in it, I would have I'd have put it entered to do it.
Was so you could lose to me again?
Yeah,
What? Fucking make it easy on me?
yeah.
So yeah, June 14th, the Juke Joint, Ocean Springs, Mississippi. I will be in Roasting the Coast. In the first round, I'm representing Mississippi, and I'm going up against Candy, who's an open micer I've never met. So
Okay.
yeah, I'm doing that, and the grand prize is $500. So that's why I'm doing it. Trying to get that money.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, I gotta get into the roasted headspace, which is pretty easy for me. I'm a pretty good roaster.
Yeah, you're one of the better roasters around here. And after what I saw last year, hate to say it, you'll probably breeze through to the end at least.
Yeah, that's gonna be my strategy because I'm gonna write really hard for my matchup, kind of breeze through the first bracket that doesn't even matter, and then really focus and write for everybody on the finals to
Yeah.
try to win that fucking money.
Well, if you need any help, I'll help you. I got a bunch of roasts just ready to go.
Hell yeah. The problem is that it's a bunch of random, like, there's someone from New Orleans named Lizard that's roasting.
Okay.
I don't know who the fuck this person is, how to find them. There's no picture of them. They're not in the group chat. I'm supposed to prepare roasts for some random New Orleans open micer that calls themselves fucking Lizard.
That's why I don't want to do it. I don't want to have to write roast for people I've never seen before in my life.
Yeah. Named Lizard.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Does he hang out with Pickle?
Yeah, he probably. I wish it was Pickle. I'd love to roast with
Yeah.
Pickle. Pickle's actually a fantastic roaster.
Yeah, he's good.
I respect Pickle, and you know how I feel about fucking stage names. Pickle's all right in my book.
But you don't like real pickles.
I fucking hate real pickles,
Which,
dude.
by the way, Patreon, I'm gonna do the pickle video here soon. I've just been busy and lazy.
Yeah, but yeah,
We're at the end.
yeah.
We
I
ran
know
out.
we are.
We ran out of steam hard right there, man. I was like hitting a wall.
Yeah, I know. I gotta poop, dude.
Yeah.
I gotta fucking. I feel like I just drank some strawberry milk.
Yeah, you're gonna go make some strawberry milk.
What the fuck?
But we're gonna go ahead. Anything else before we get out of here this week?
No, that's really it, man. Buy tickets to Roasting the Coast if you're down here and you want to see a good show of people being mean to each other, and get in the Patreon, openmicers.com, or no, excuse me, patreon.com/OM podcast. If you want to see us bail out a guy and make him jerk off.
All right, sounds good. And then we'll get some cake. Send us Patreon money so I can go get cake because I need cake.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll go ahead and play this here on our way out the door. If you want to email us at openmicerspodcast@gmail.com. Openmicers.com is our website. And, of course, Linktr.com/openmicerspodcast takes you everywhere you need to go. All the ways to give us money, the Patreon, all that kind of good stuff. And, of course, go to brezcoffeeco.com. Use the code OMPodcast to check out for 10% off your order. And happy birthday, Mr. Mike Evelyn. We love all of you, and we'll see you next week. All right. Thank you all for watching on YouTube. Remember to like and subscribe and all that good stuff. And we'll be right here again next week.